Join me for part 2 of our lesson where we will continue to celebrate the arrival of fall.
Alright, boys and girls, now is the fun part. We're going to start painting. So I have some fall colors. I chose orange, yellow, red. Feel free to mix them up and create new colors. So I have a cup with a little bit of water too, and I put on an apron just in case, because you know painting gets a little messy sometimes. So I think for my largest leaf, I'm going to go ahead and start with my yellow. And I'm going to go ahead and start adding that in. Don't worry if you get a little bit of drip. Mistakes are easy to fix, and mistakes happen in art too. Add a little bit of water to make it lighter in some areas. I'm going to go ahead and maybe change it up with a little bit of orange in here. And if you get outside of your lines, that's okay too, because you can choose a darker color for your background, and that will cover that right up. We're going to do some really cool things with this, and I'm going to show you some really cool techniques. Don't forget you can paint going up and down to give it more texture, like how that looks. Alright, let's go down to our smaller leaf. I might use a little bit of red. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, start blending that around. Might add a little bit more color to that a little later. I'm going to change my brush. I'm going to switch to a smaller brush. And guys, you can use anything for brushes. I mean, I've used lots of different things if I haven't had a paintbrush lying around. Now, I'm not expecting you to go as fast as me. You can really kind of take your time. Looks nice. Maybe add a little bit of yellow to this one. So something fun I do want to do to this, if you've ever looked at a leaf up close, leaves have lots of different spots in them, especially when they're changing color. So I want to add some of those spots. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my brush, get a little bit of red paint, and I'm just going to kind of splatter some of that paint on it. You might want to do this with an adult around, just in case it gets a little messy. That's okay if it does. Art's messy. I feel like I got a little bit of paint on my face right now, and that's okay. Alright, maybe a little bit of orange. And don't worry about any of that mess in your background, because like I said, we're going to take a dark color and we're just going to fill that in. Maybe a dark blue. I kind of use more of a brighter blue here, and really kind of finish it up. So I'm going to show you what this finished piece looks like as soon as I'm all done. Alright, boys and girls, so you can see I went ahead and finished mine up. I decided to go with a much darker background. When I was painting mine, I did get a little bit of splatter kind of in the background. So to fix that, just kind of fill it in with a darker color to cover it all up. So I have 2 finished examples. And the great thing is they both look totally different too. So every time you make art, you're going to get a different result, which is really cool. So I hope you had fun. And we will be starting up tomorrow with a brand new project for fall, and I will see you then. Bye.
Thank you for joining me for today's fall art lesson, and come create again with me soon.